but just, who knows.
Okay, so the band before you is our 2012-13 6th grade band. Like it says in the program, the largest 6th grade band that we've started at Huntley. And it's been a fantastic year. If you were at our first concert, you will notice a remarkable improvement in just 8 short months. It's been amazing to see their progress. The music they're doing tonight, as I've told many people, is the hardest 6th grade music that I have passed out in my 8 years of teaching. And they've risen to the challenge. They've done remarkably well. A lot of these tunes we're actually going to use for our competition when we go to Music in the Parks and Six Flags. It's that good. So we're really excited about that. And to introduce our first piece, we have Sarah Augenbaugh and Siobhan Gallagher.
Good evening, and thank you for attending our concert tonight. The first song our band will perform for you is James Swearengen's Celebration Overture.
Celebration Overture is one of the most challenging songs we have prepared as 6th graders, which includes both fast and upbeat sections, as well as softer and slower sections featuring the woodwinds. We hope you enjoy Celebration Overture.
Yeah. That sounded really good. Well spoken. Great job.
Over the Rainbow is one of the most famous movie melodies of all time. Originally sung by Judy Garland and The Wizard of Oz, this arrangement by Ralph Ford lets every section of the band play a piece of the melody.
Slow songs are sometimes the most difficult to play because they require all band members to focus and count very carefully. We worked very hard at playing slow songs well. We hope you enjoy our performance.
So, this evening, before we do our final selection with each band, because it's the end of the year, because the students have put in so much work, there's a lot of recognitions I would like to make. First, I'd like to draw your attention to the programs. If you notice in the list of students in 7th and 8th grade, if they have a star next to their name, these are students that represented Huntley Middle School at last week's NCJC Music Festival that was hosted at NIU. They did an outstanding job. 3 hours of rehearsal to put together one of the best concerts I've heard since I've been to Cal. So you'll get to meet those students a little later. But first, there are 3 recognitions, and this was probably the hardest job I've had all year because this is an amazing group and there's a ton of students in here that deserve recognition. And we talked today about how amazing they are in class, but I have selected, as our tradition, 3 students to recognize an outstanding musician from each of the instrument families of the band. These are students that are at every lesson, I know they're practicing at home countless hours more than they need to. A lot of them do extra work for the band outside of just what we do in our classroom by volunteering, and have represented our program with honor and pride, and we want to recognize them tonight. So our first honoree, and I'm going to have the student come forward for their certificate. This is our outstanding musician from the brass section. I can't say enough about her progress, and she's actually been on this tour with us, recruiting 5th graders, and every elementary teacher I've taken her to has commented on her amazing musicianship. This is Grace Gerke. And along those same lines, another student who's been with us on our recruitment tour, and actually chose one of the hardest songs that I've seen a student attempt for a recruitment tour. Her name is Carla Lopez, and she's our outstanding woodwind player. And lastly, but certainly not least, our percussion section. These 6 students do an amazing job every day, and choosing just one was very difficult. But a student who has been hard-working from the very beginning and is tonight making his debut on timpani is Tony Hun. So again, all of these students deserve a round of applause for their amazing hard work this year. And whoever is introducing our third piece is going to come forward. This is a fun one. We hope you enjoy it.
Our final selection tonight is also our favorite. Procession of the Champions by Ryan Balmages is a spirited and inspiring piece of music.
This song, which is the final band piece from our method work, includes all the skills we have been taught this year on our instruments. It's extremely fun, and we're very excited to play it for you tonight. Thank you.
And another scene change for you, we're going to bring the 6th graders off stage, and you guys are going to go to the left. Everybody point to the left.